I'm a 27-year veteran of police departments, and during that time it was about a 7-year period where I was a narcotics investigator. That's something that always stuck in my mind about that frog, that if you put them in the pot and turn up the heat just slightly on them, they won't know. They'll just sit in that pot until it's too late, and like that, they're gone. What happens when you throw a frog in a boiling pot of water? They'll do anything they can to try to jump out of there. So these people that I got to know and work with, they were like that frog in the pot, where they turn that heat up just slightly, little bit every time. Their bad behaviors, I'll call them bad behaviors, habits, progressed. They did things they would never thought they would ever do by the end of it. These were good people that went down this road and ended up getting caught up in an addiction problem. So in interviewing these people on a daily basis, I found out that they all said pretty much exactly the same thing during this time. And I began to keep track of that. So they went from this person that smoked a little weed in high school to now they're doing heroin bundles or more a day. And then the final thing is they say, then I injected the heroin. I just did a little bit of weed in high school. Never thought it would come to more than that. I just took one of my parents' pills that were in the medicine cabinet. It was no big deal. I had a little neck problem or a little back problem. I asked the doc to give me a script for Percocets, Vicodin, or Oxycontin. Never thought I'd be addicted to them. Doc wouldn't write me any scripts anymore because he knew I was having issues with the drug. I just bought pills for the first time through the black market. I paid $1 a milligram for a 30 milligram pill. It's $30. I had to steal to get that money. I stole from my parents. Never thought I would do that, but it was easy and they trust me, so I did it. I stole from my friends because it was easy and they trusted me. When that money ran out and the trust was no longer there, I had to go out to steal from my neighbors, looking in cars for loose change, stealing things from people's garages. Never thought I would do that. Then I went into somebody's house. That's a big leap from stealing out of cars. Then I got caught for the first time. Then I went back and I thought, well, I can't afford the pills anymore because I just can't steal enough to keep up with that. So I did what I never thought I would do, is ingest heroin. But I only snorted it at that point. I would never put a needle in my arm until I put a needle in my arm, until I got arrested for the third or fourth time, until I was thrown in jail. So as you see, that's right off the top of my head. I've seen it over and over again. I can parrot it back to you over and over again. It's the same thing. It's small incremental steps that almost go unnoticeable over a little bit of period of time. It happens in little increments. That water's turned up a little hotter, a little hotter, a little hotter, until you're right in it and you're putting a needle in your arm and you're sitting in some shoot house in North Philadelphia. It happens. That little bit of weed was a platform for them to get to the next level. So what I'd like to tell the people that are watching this is it's not harmless. A little bit of marijuana. The new culture these days is it's going to be legal. It's not a big deal. It is a big deal. Talk to people that have gone down this road and have been hurt by the opioid and heroin addiction. It all started, and they all say it is a gateway drug. That's not me saying it as law enforcement, because it doesn't mean as much coming from me. But if you travel down that road, it is absolutely a gateway or a platform drug to get you to the next level. And you need to be concerned with it.